and we're not take time with them, none at all. So guess what? Make sure you're tuned in right here on CVM Sunrise, 6 to 8 a.m. every weekday. Thank you so much for being here with us, and we love having you on the show. Good morning to you. If you're just waking up, if it's your birthday, good morning. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. And if you're celebrating stopping the violence against women and children, we want to say good morning too. This is something that we all should be concerned with, and it is within all our best interests, right? In all our interests to support a campaign like this. This lady is supporting it because she's wearing her orange nails right now. She is such a colorful, wonderful individual filled with lots of light and information. You know her, Emma Sharp Dalton Brown. Yeah, she's back with another powerful session in our Cyber Safe series to help us stay sharp and cyber bright. Today, she's showing us how to spot online scams. Hello. Even the ones pretending to be from people we know, and how to separate facts from fiction in the wild world of fake news. Good morning, Emma.
Good morning, Mrs. Kitty.
How are you doing?
Good morning.
Thank you. I love your orange nails. Thank you so much. They need to zoom in on those beautiful nails. They're pretty. And of course, the significance is of paramount importance.
Stop violence against women.
Absolutely. Stop violence against women.
I'm a huge advocate.
Absolutely. All right. Skip over scams, Emma. What do you have for us this morning?
So, Cyber Bright this morning, first thing is we're going to skip over some scams. So let's have a look at what some scams can look like. So this is a new character of mine. This is Kelly. She is 17 years old, and Kelly receives these messages. So over here on the audience's left, we've got a gift card. Click on this and you're going to get this gift card if you allow this prize. So what do you think she should do with that one? Do you think she should click on it? What do you think she should do? I mean, $50, that's US.
Come out of it and delete it. I'm not clicking on anything.
I'm not clicking on anything.
Correct.
I'm going to miss out on that $50.
There's no such thing as these freebie things. Free flights, free this, free that, something for $1, something for... It's a scam. Yeah. There is no question. So next, she gets a text message. Kelly, we found a package from July pending for you. Kindly assume ownership and confirm for delivery here. So they know her name. What should she do? I mean, a package? She might have a package. What do you think she should do?
Well, I think she has to go through and think if she has a package. But I'm looking at this, what they're telling me to click, the URL. It looks kind of weird. So I don't know, but I'm just not clicking it.
Correct. You're not going to get these, right? You're just not going to. And not only that, you think about the way Amazon send notifications, even the Nike store, whatever. It's not like this.
Yeah.
It's usually through your email.
And I'm thinking too, Emma, I'm not that special that you remember my package from July. Really?
Right.
Jeff Bezos?
Right. And your first name and things like that. So now over here, Sophie is actually 13 years old, and she is Kelly's sister. And Kelly gets a message. Beautiful weekend coming up. Want to go out? Sophie gave me your number. Check out my profile here. So Sophie's her little sister. Sophie gave her a number. Do you think this is a scam?
I would just not click it. I'm just not clicking it.
It is a scam. It is a scam. These things, they're so vague. They're not saying exactly who they are. Right. So I now get this letter from the UN. Finally, I can afford to travel first class because look how much money I have. 1.7 million US dollars.
Scam.
Right? I'm like, yeah.
Scam.
It is no flying off, no jetting off on first class for me. But this came into my email. Look how official it is.
Yes.
Right?
They're going to be jetting off with the money in your bank account.
You think about it's so, you know, and kids can fall for this, older people. Everybody can fall for this. To be honest, you need to be a skeptic.
Yes.
Right? Instagram, they also have, like, buy these followers. You can pay money to buy followers and likes. They are scams, and these are usually bots.
Yes.
Right? So don't fall for any of this. Kids, please don't fall for this. When you get things like that, do not fall for it. So what is fake news, right? In general, let's see. So we have two things. Misinformation, which is the unintentional sharing of false information. So you don't realize that you're sharing false information, but maybe you should stop and think. Disinformation, deliberately spreading falsehoods to cause harm. Sometimes people think that it's funny. to spread falsehoods, right?
Tell me
but
about
it really can cause harm. So let's have a look and let's see if you can tell which one of these are fake, if either of these are fake at all. So this message came in, strawberry quick in schools. I actually got this message in a lot of my WhatsApp chats, sports teams, class groups at school. Basically, these little pink teddy bears, right, were being sold to school kids. They were drugs. Everybody was like panicking, and they were sending these out to schools. Next one is river in Argentina turns red. Do you think either of these are fake? Do you think both of them are fake? Do you think neither of them
I think this is very possible. It could be real, but that is definitely fake. Like Red River.
I saw this one, and I actually
Red
thought
River?
this was real, given the source, being the Guardian
So
newspaper.
the source, okay.
So I'm looking at the source. I'm trying to establish the source. I'm
Because
not
I know
yet-
they
Well,
can
this
design the
came
source.
through lots of different, this just came through WhatsApps. They were, you know, it was a little bit on social media.
Yeah,
But so
I'm
which
going to
one?
go with this one being fake and this one being real.
All right, so let's
I'm
have a
saying
look.
this is real, that's fake.
Let's have a look and see. So
Oh.
this is actually fake
Fake?
news.
Oh.
So what happened when I got these, I got them in several messages. I actually did my own search, right? Found out straight away it was fake. Called the people who trained me in Ireland, Cyber Safe Kids. They did a search. Sure enough, it is actually fake. Now, this actually started in 2007. It resurfaced in 2017 and again in 2025. It's done as scare tactics. Now, is it possible for drugs to be sold in school to kids? Yes, it is. That part is real. However, this was fake news.
Gotcha.
There was no pink teddy bears. There was nothing going on. And like I said, this just resurfaced from something that was started in 2007.
Wow.
As
Now
a
it's
matter of fact, this is a
2025.
consistent fake
Right?
story.
So, right, exactly. So this now, the Red River, it is true. And you see how much research I did, right? Associated Press, Sky News, BBC, Reuters, New York Times, videos that were done. Like, this was actually real. And it turned out that it was a chemical plant that had released some chemical. Right, exactly. So I did my research and I found out that it was real. So if we can take a look at how do you tell, what do you do to find out if the news you're getting is real or not?
Check sources.
You need to check the facts. So you need to check facts, I made an acronym, from at least 3 reliable sources. Ask if this is the whole story. Sometimes when you hear bad things, even just rumors about somebody, right, gossip, you hear a snippet of it. Is it the real story? Is it the full story, right? Check the date of the article, video, or photo. There should be an author. So people who write, they put their names on something. If they take pictures, they put their name on it, date, that sort of thing. And you literally can search, is this a hoax? You go onto something like Google, you type in something, you say, is this a hoax? So let's try and stop the spread of false information because it forever damages reputations, right? Always causes chaos, leaves a harmful trail, sends people into a panic, and each person involved uses it for propaganda. So when I say involved, as in the people who want to spread it, it's some sort of propaganda. So who uses it for? Who uses propaganda to get people on board? Political parties, somebody with an agenda that's not necessarily honest and genuine. So yeah, so this is, you know, what do you think? Let me know. What do you have?
I like
scam?
it.
Do you have a scam that you've had that you've come across recently?
Well, she's been a scam for like so many years.
She's been a scam. This is not real.
Well,
you need
sorry,
to
let me
rephrase
rephrase
that.
This is not real.
Yeah.
Imagine
I'm
She's
very real.
She's been the
Used
subject of
scams.
yeah,
I thought you were trying to say she's on.
No.
I got
Wait,
sure I
There
see
was,
you.
there was a time when I would get, because the calls when that nobody knows what to do with end up coming to me, and they want the money that Miss Kitty promised them, and they want the Miss Kitty.
Yeah, so people used to call our persons
Yes.
pretending to be
To be
me,
you, right.
trying to mimic my
Hey,
voice.
this is Miss
and,
Kitty.
you know,
Yeah.
and some persons
Well,
were,
so
And people got
AI
scammed.
is a
got
real-
scammed.
No,
so
this
what-
was before AI.
AI.
This
well,
is just,
no, but this bringing it on to AI, it's a real problem, right now. And there's a great podcast, Oprah's podcast that I was listening to yesterday, and they were talking towards the end about AI, and they're literally creating complete personalities.
Yes.
And young kids, teenage boys, are falling in love with AI characters. and madly in love. And then there has literally been cases where there's been a suggestion to take one's life.
Yes.
And the boy, has taken his life because his girlfriend, who was actually an AI bot, told him to do that. Right? And it's interesting you say, so yes, it's been going on for years, but now it's become
more modern, it's more
dangerous. That would have been called impersonation.
Yes.
Now, and so it's a real concern, and this is one of the reasons why it is so important to bring cyber safety to our children. Well, to everybody, right? But it is a crisis. It is an absolute serious crisis in this country, across the globe as well. And we all need to get on board, and we all need to collaborate and make it an absolute first priority.
Let me ask you, Emma, for those persons watching this morning because this is such vital information, very important and very timely. Say, for example, they wanted to get Emma to come to an office and do a session with their staff, or parents watching would like for you to go to their schools or come to their homes or something to interface with their children so that you can bring them up to speed as to what's going on. How do we contact you?
So Emma at BeCyberbright, as in BeCyberbright.com. is my email, and also BeCyberbright is my website, and also at BeCyberbright is YouTube. You can contact me on any of those platforms, but it's Emma at BeCyberbright.com is my email.
Okay.
And I'd be happy to do workshops. I really do think this is something that the nation needs.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing, Emma.
Thank you very much.
I've become more cyber bright because of you. So thank you so much.
We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Our guest has been Emma Sharp Dalton Brown, founder of Cyberbright. Now, from online scams to overseas escapes, we're heading to Miami in Destination Tuesday. So get your passports ready. We'll be right back.